members. Church members or major fraction thereof. What does this mean? We go for every 3,000 members, then we allocate you the membership. That is why it is convenient, because out of 711,000, if we called those members to come to a constituency meeting, that we could not get a place to host them. Am I right? So the representation aspect, now it's recommended that 2022, when we came, our membership was 610. 610, we went with a figure of 250. Because the number now had grown, the committee recommended we work with 3,000. Out of that 3,000, that's why you are here now. We are applying to that. Now, what now page 20 is saying, page 20, go back to page 20, I think I've clarified that, is that the members using the numerical will come to the constituency meeting. When we come to the nominating committee, which we are now about, then we will get the nominating committee using demographic. Demographic is an equal number of members to all the entity. So it doesn't now apply to the numerical, but then demographic. That's precisely what it means, Mr. Chairman.
So the motion we have is to consider revising this one. Meaning, if it passes that this needs to be revised, then it is sent to the Commission of Bylaws, Constitution and Bylaws, so that we process it, and then it comes, and then it is taken there. So we want to see there is need to revise, or yes or no. That's what we are. That's the debate. Whatever we get, then if it is the vote to revise sales, then we now say it should be revised. If it fails, then we move with what we have. So it needs to be very clear, so that you have 1 minute each, and then you say there's need to revise, there's no need to revise. There's need to revise, there's no need to revise. So not many stories, then we make a decision and move on.
Yes.
As I was saying, the division president, as we congratulate you for your election. Election was done in the GC and in the division, and also in West Kenya Union. Members have seen it better to revise that section, that in accordance with the numerical system, it would be fair if we go to that route, because the world church is one, whether it's in the US, whether it's in Kenya, whether it's anywhere. That's why we have come as brothers and sisters, that we harmonize and come with a formula which will be the same in all entities, so that this does not say we are using this, others are saying we are using this, because we are one church, and all of us, we want an harmony where we are all of us leading to heaven. So I request that we amend that. God bless you.
My suggestion is that we don't amend, because if we do that, it means when a conference of a field have many members, it will take advantage. If the members are increasing, organize another entity than coming and take advantage of others.
Amen.
So, although we are doing the same work, we should know that we are not increasing members so that we increase the workers that are working in the office, but we are increasing members for the glory of God. This work is a mission work, and if we take that line of amending this one, I think there will be no need of organizing other entities, because you organize but you don't give them say in what is going on in the transactions of the business. So I'm not for amendment.
Good afternoon. I wanted to speak in Kisi, but let me try in English because we are used with Kisi in the village. What he is saying in the general conference, because we are having many members in ICT, we were given a bigger number, even taking delegates to the general conference, even during nomination. I'm a fan of social media. I saw Tanzania, Northern Tanzania Union. When they was electing, nominating members, you were hearing one field conference having one member to the nominating, another one two. What we are saying, we want to be uniform. Therefore, my appeal is that this process of numerical, the larger conferences with big numbers will be proportionately represented. This will not only reflect fairness, but will also strengthen the unity and mission spirit of our large union. Because if a field has brought 13 members, their field has used less expense, less money bringing them here. You see, a conference with 37 members, it has brought people here. Even it has brought money. What we are seeing, if it is departmental, every entity must given one. But when we are bringing people, it is good that we go to numerical, because the general conference has used it. Other unions have used it. We are in a unity, 70 Adventist, the whole world. Let nobody come with a method which can disadvantage other people, because there is a man called Martin Luther Jr. He said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. When we are not fair, because that is what I propose, that we go to numerical. Thank you.
Let me raise a point of order. The discussions here are not competitive, so that we clap. Let us hear both sides. You are there to decide, and we know the way to go. So it is, again, the motion is a need to amend or not to amend. When we have advanced all this, we take a vote. If it is a vote to amend, then we will say there is a need to amend. We send it to the committee. If there's no need to amend, then we say we continue like that. So let's not cheer anybody. Let's try to do it. That's the point of what I wanted to raise.
Thank you, Chair. I really appreciate your guidance. I stand, members and Mr. President, sir, to support the motion of amendment. This is our opportunity at this constituency meeting to let our voices be heard. In 2015, these bylaws were changed to bring in the other one is called the demographic formations. And we have tried that, I think, in 2022, and now we are saying we have matured. The fears we had in 2015 are now behind us. We are strong together. And indeed, somebody has argued, and I wish to state, that to heal the contradiction of Section 7, which clearly says that when we are sending people to the union session, we only consider, the numeric, then it says consequently, that while demographic formation should be the one then that becomes applicable when we are picking the nominating committee, it's actually a contradiction. So we are here to heal this contradiction in 2025. The natural consequence is that if you have brought 38, you should get an equal representation at the nominating committee. Indeed, this anomaly has, I didn't want to say sabotaged. I need to say that the majority have been denied their right. So for us to align ourselves both with the international standards of this church and what is happening in our sister entities, I am moving the motion that we accept to change this to stay at numerical. It is the only one that makes, it actually builds this matter. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, I stand to oppose the motion because of 3 points. One of them is in page 33, guidelines and for the order and the procedure of delegate, which says it is not possible for delegates from large church or conference fields to claim preeminence in the electing affairs in a church session. Now, it is true that this church is coming from down there. It came to Central Province, and it has not still settled in most of the parts of the Central Kenya, the Mount Kenya region. So when we go that way of the numericals, it is a way of marginalizing again because of the opportunity that you got the message first. So you want us to use the way of marginalizing through the tyranny of numbers to control the affairs of this church. I think those who brought the idea, whichever the year it was actually to make the church move even to the areas which are unentered. So I oppose.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I want to support the motion because of the way the law has been structured. Article 3 of the Constitution comes first before Section 7. And if you don't change Section 7, then you are contradicting what you had proposed in Article 3. Because Article 3 is saying that delegates will come depending on the numbers. You should be consistent when you make the law. And that's what is required in any constitution of any organization, that the law should be consistent. You don't reach midway and change the law. The law is saying numerical from the beginning. You are brought delegates in numbers depending where they come from with their numbers. Today, that place with so many numbers will have few numbers tomorrow. That place with few numbers may have many numbers tomorrow. Take an analogy of your family. You have invited guests to your family. You have invited a family with 4 children. They come to your house. You put 4 chairs for them. You invite another family with 13 children. You put for them 4 chairs. Are you doing justice to these families? It is good we follow what the article. Article 3 comes first before Section 7. So let us be consistent. Let us not reach somewhere and say, let us now use demographic instead of using numerical. Because we have started with numerical, we should continue with that. If we don't do that, then what it means